I remember meeting my husband. I had gone to the movies. Then when we left, there was a little ice cream parlor there. And he says, I'll buy all you girls a Coke. I never drank Coke in my life. I don't like Coke. And I ordered an ice cream soda. He told me from day one, he knew I was a gold digger.
He went into the Navy on his 17th birthday. When he came home on survivor's leave, she got married on that leave with him because his ship had gone down and he was only one of like 69 survivors on that ship. Ed was passionate, I mean passionate about helping people because Ed lived in a haunted house. He lived in a haunted house in Bridgeport, Connecticut from age 5 to age 12. So he said to me, when I got out of the Navy, I said, I'm gonna find out if other people had the same experiences that I did when I lived in that house.
From the time that I was about 7 years old, I remember seeing lights around people. I realized that I was communicating. My Catholic faith is very, very important to me and still is today, and that helped me to help others.
Ed, he was an artist. He went to art school for a couple years after the Navy, and he used to read about haunted houses. And he would drive to these places with Lorraine, and he would take a sketch pad and pencil with him, and he'd pull up in front of the house, he'd sketch the house, take about 30 minutes, and then he'd hand the sketch to Lorraine, and he'd say, Lorraine, do me a favor, go up to the house, knock on the door, they open the door and say, my husband sketched this nice sketch of your home, he wants you to have it. And he said, maybe they'll let us in, and we can talk about the haunting that they have. And that's how they started.
Ed and Lorraine Warren changed my life. Ed and Lorraine Warren led me down a religious path that other people never even dreamed of going down. Introduced me to the supernatural, introduced me to the paranormal, gave me a better understanding that there is something after this. There's something to look forward to, just that they helped people, that they loved everybody they helped.
Ed and Lorraine were innovators because they had the professionals there that could work with the families. If there was children, they had the parapsychologists that could talk to these children at their level. That was something that to this day, I mean, a lot of groups could really learn from as far as networking and bringing in these professionals. And I think that's something this field needs at this point in time. You've got to be able to provide some form of closure, and that was something that I think made the Warrens unique.
You know, if you do it for the wrong reasons, it's always going to catch up, somehow or another. If you do it just for the excitement purpose, like to see something happen in the house without regard for helping the other people that are tormented, that's not helping other people. If you're doing it for the right reason, you're going to endure, and you're going to actually prevail. So I think that their legacy is to have a new generation of ghost hunters that can help others.
I'm not going to retire. I am not going to retire. No, as long as I keep my health, I don't really want to retire. The demonic is always there to tempt.